Yeah, Johan and I met over the past year. We were really struggling with hiring, finding the right candidate for a lead manager role in our night shift. So we engaged Johan to start the search for that.
My first impression was Johan was a guy that had a tremendous passion for people. And the other thing was very professional and a high attention to detail.
So before we brought Effective into the business, we were relying on our own systems to hire higher end talent. We were hitting dead ends, a lot of interviews, not very good results.
Hiring in the past with other recruiters, it just felt that they would just skim LinkedIn. They wouldn't use any analytic tools like the predictive index. And they'd send us candidates that I don't even think that they vetted them very much or called their referrals in advance. So we just felt that we were, getting candidates that weren't even close to what we were looking for. I've used recruiters throughout my, 25-year career, and I have not come across a recruiter that puts this level of detail into finding us a candidate. And I think a lot of recruiters in the future will copy Johan's approach because it is so effective.
The most surprising part of working with effective people is how thorough the process is and how detailed it is. Throughout the whole thing, he does check-in meetings with you, follow-up meetings, and sends you summaries of all the candidates he's sending to you. He joins every single interview he does with you and does follow-up meetings on each candidate.
And one thing that really struck me is Johan actually interviewed us exhaustively to learn our culture, to learn what we're looking for, what we're all about, what are our core values. And he really wanted to understand those, so then he could take that and understand the candidates, whether they're going to be a fit for our company. We've had times in the past where, he has sent us some information on a candidate, but in the last minute, he's like, yeah, Rich, I'm just not feeling great about this candidate and I'd like to withdraw him. So what that does for us, the client, is gives us trust that he's just not trying to make a sale. He is really invested in ensuring that we get a candidate that is going to last and be a great fit for our company.
When we met Johan in the Effect People team, we were struggling to find a night shift leader for our night shift picking staff. I was coming in on nights, struggling to keep everything afloat. Johan brought us two solid, good candidates. We did two really good interviews, and we ultimately hired one of those candidates who is still with us today, and it has allowed us to focus on growing the business while she leads our night shift operations. When you work with Johan and the Effective People team, you know that the candidates that you're getting are long-term candidates. They're going to be long-term fits because the process is so thorough.
So I know when he delivers a candidate to us, he has thoroughly vetted them. He has done a ton of research. He sends us this incredible outline of the candidate, the reference questions that he's asked, the responses. He's done a predictive index assessment on them, so we know kind of the behavioral traits of that candidate before we're even going to meet with them. So we feel a trust with Johan that he's done the work.
Overall, I would say Johan and the Effective People team are really great to work with. I would highly recommend them to anyone who's looking to hire top high-end talent that aligns with their vision and core values.